Yay! Happy Friday! This video is for Friday, September 4th, and we don't have too much to go through, so let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. So the first thing is our daily packet. We'll get started with our daily packet. So today is Unit 1, Week 2, Day 5. So we're on Day 5. So let me make this a little bigger. So we have two sentences at the top to fix and write each sentence. So I see, does she want to go to the dentist? So I see a few things. You pick a different color. Go, we're going to take off that E there. It's just G-O. And dentist, we're going to make that be an I instead when we correct it. So we'll start with capitalizing does, the letter D, capital. Does she want to go? So go, we're going to spell just G-O, no E, to the, and then we're going to spell dentist correctly with I-S-T at the end instead of E-S-T. This is a question, so we're going to end it with a question mark. Does she want to go to the dentist? And then question 2, we need a napkin to wipe our mouth. So we, this is differently. We just need W, capital W, and one E. We need a napkin, will be with I-N at the end, a napkin to wipe our mouth. This one will have a period because it's just a little statement, a sentence. We need a napkin to wipe our mouth. Going to add 3 digits together. Anytime I can, I try to make it 10. So that's what I'm looking for here. I'm going to make 3 and 7, make 10. Add 8 gives me 18. 9 and 1 gives me 10. Plus 6 more is 16. 5 and 5 makes 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. 5 plus 4 is 9. Plus 0 is just 9. 8 and 2 make 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. And then here we can't make a 10, so I'll just go my first 2 digits. 5 plus 9 is 14. 4 more gives me 18. For our fact family, we'll keep following the same pattern where we put our, oops, I'm going to write 15, our big number 14 last for addition, first for subtraction, and flip-flop the other 2 digits. So 9 plus 5 is 14. 5 plus 9 is 14. 14 take away 9 is 5. 14 take away 5 is 9. Our word problem, Helen has 5 green pencils, 2 yellow pencils, and 10 blue pencils. How many pencils does Helen have? We're going to go 5 plus 2 plus 10. So here, we already have a 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 5 and 2 make 7, and I'll add that to 10. So 7 plus 10 is 17. So Helen has 17 pencils. So that was our Unit 1, Week 2, Day 5. If I'm looking at my calendar, so this is the one from our seesaw, we just did our Day 5. The next piece is Unit 1, Week 2 Assessment Online and Benchmark Online Games. So I just want to share with you what they look like, where they are, talk a little bit about them, and then I'll come back to complete the benchmark annotations. So for our online activities on Benchmark, you'll go through Clever, and on Clever, in your assignments, you're going to have this updated. So this one has for last week still. I'm doing these videos again over the weekend, so it's not updated yet, but by next week, you're going to see 1-2 games, meaning Unit 1, Week 2 games, Unit 1, Week 2 test, and then you'll have a different leveled reader with Alice's trial instead. So this will be changed, but it's going to look very similar. So you'll play your games and you have all week to do so. I just have them on the Friday slot, but you can do them any day of the week. Your test is what you want to complete on Friday, anytime on Friday to complete it. And let me share with you what the test looks like, just so you can remember a few important pieces. The biggest one is that when you're finished your test, you need to be super duper certain that you submit it correctly. You're going to say, yes, I want to submit my test, and something like, yes, I'm sure. The way you'll know that you submitted it correctly is that you get a green congratulations. So you'll get some kind of green congratulations if you've submitted it correctly. So it'll ask you, do you hear the sound? Say, yes, we hear it. This one is with the story, Keeping Our Country Clean, which we read in our live time today. The questions are now, instead of 10, there are 14. So there are 7, 8. So there's 9 questions about the story. The last questions are always about sound. So, click on the little play button to hear what you need to click on. So I just want to demonstrate the ending of the test. So you're going to click End Test when you're ready. If you forgot to answer any questions, it'll have a yellow exclamation. I'm going to pretend I've answered them all. So if you say End Test, it says, are you sure you want to submit your test? Say yes. This is the green congratulations you should receive that tells you you submitted the test. You'll get congratulations. So make sure you see this when you're submitting your test. Okay, so let's go back to benchmark, or oops, our calendar. So our calendar said do those games and that test both online in benchmark. It's under activities. We're going to go over to class president and interview. This is on page 26. So the activity says for home, we read this for fluency, but this time we're reading it to do a word hunt. It says look for open syllable words. And we had talked about open and closed syllables. I actually saved this little piece of paper I did with you with the pamphlet. So open are words that end in A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y. Close is when they end in a consonant, so those open and closed syllables. So we want open syllable words. So I'm going to grab a highlighter, and it just says hunt for open syllable words. I'm just going to read it out loud, and as I read it, I'm going to highlight those words that end in a vowel, A-E-I-O-U. Class president in interview. Caleb. Hi. That's open. Paula, why do you want to be class president? Paula. I guess I kind of count. I want to jump in and make some changes. So these ones are a little different because they don't really make that sound. I think we need new school rules. Caleb. Rules are like laws. Kids might not like that. What new rules would you make? I'm not counting the ones that don't make that A-E-I-O-U sound. My rules would solve problems. One rule I, kind of iffy about I, but I'll highlight it. I want is longer recess. I also want music in the lunchroom. Plus, it would be nice to have napkins on the tables. Boys are so messy. So are girls. Caleb, how will we learn about your new rules? Paula, I am going to was I, publish a list for the class to see. I don't have secrets, but the list isn't final. If someone has a good idea, I am open to adding rules. Scooch it up a little. Caleb, anything else you want to tell the class before they elect a president? Paula, here is a pencil with my slogan on it. It says, vote for Paula. Your problems are my problems. Caleb, good luck, Paula. If you win, can I be vice president? So it's possible I missed some here, so that you get the idea. We're doing the words that have that A-E-I-O-U at the end, so they don't end in a consonant. So that is class president and interview. So now we've completed benchmark activity of the day, hunting for open syllable words. We already did our day 5. We talked about our assessment and games. Today, your job is to do math facts practice, so you can do it using your little sleeve, writing down a number of your choice, trying it out, your sleeve, or you can go to Extra Math Online. And that'll be my last thing to share with you. Just a reminder on getting into your Extra Math. So I'll just go to Seesaw since everyone should be able to get into Seesaw. So if you're in Seesaw, in our virtual classroom, it has Clever, link to Clever. And for Clever, that will take you to Benchmark, TCI, Social Studies, Go Noodle for exercise, and Extra Math. I'm going to click on Clever. When you're in Clever, you will see your apps, and you want to use the one that is a gray box with a yellow X. It says Extra Math. If you're having trouble finding it, because sometimes your apps are, there's just so many of them, they're kind of all over the place, you can click on my page, the CEO Chiles page, and I have like the ones we use most often saved on there. So that might be a nice way to get there quicker. All right, so let me X out of there. I'll go back to the ladybug here. That was math practice. Today was Spanish test, so no need to practice. You're all set. So that completes our calendar. Yay! We're all done. You have a great weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday.